dismissing XY, the former king of data. Now, we're going to continue where we left off, where Red and Buzz meet Blue and his new Magby. Someone that's excited to battle this Pokemon because he's never seen it before. And so on, Blue got from Blaine after battling his gym. So on, he smugly says he'll never be better than him. Well, Red says hard work always beats talent. So when they battle it out to prove who's right, after both putting their faces together to show who's angrier, in anime, of course, logic. So when they both use Fire Punch for Magby and Ice Punch for Electabuzz. Then someone, a dust cloud appears after all the ice. Sorry, it's a mist actually, and so on. It appears after they're both using their attacks. So on, Magby then uses Toxic, and so on, poisons Electabuzz. However, Magby evolves instantly after jumping into a sky after Electabuzz uses Rain Dance. So on, their attacks collide. For Red, it's Thunderbolt. But in the end, it's Thunderbolt. It becomes Thunder. Whoa, Magmortar. Well, not Magmortar. Sorry. Magmar. Yes. Someone uses Flamethrower. Someone, like Buzzin, jumps up, combining Thunderbolt with Thunder Punch. Someone giving him a right uppercut in the sky. A dust cloud appears, falling in the sky. Someone looks like one Pokemon still standing. Blue is hoping it's his Pokemon, and so on. It reveals that Electabuzz is still standing, moving to Red's side. Blue is ashamed, but decides to work hard on his improvement, and then says Magmar has a long way to go. He then goes to Magmar, still thanking for his hard work. The sun then rises, proving a strong Pokemon in the end. Electabuzz thinking it's going to be another fight, shows off. Blue then says Red still is not as good as him, but he'll beat him next time, for sure. Red then meets the girls again, so on Leaf and so on. They both hated Red and decided to tag team him. So on, Electabuzz sent out, but when Leaf sends out her Alpha Gengar, so on uses Destiny Bond. But also, Electabuzz at least takes out Almara, I think it's called. Electabuzz tries to get up with his Red Lightning, but it's still not good enough. Then fades from overexhaustion. So on, Emma sends out Vaporeon, and so on, Leaf sends in Charizard and Mega Evolves him. So on, Charmeleon uses Flamethrower, the blue flames increasing his power. From the attacks, it makes a dust cloud. So on, Charizard has him down. So on, accidentally aiming from Emma's attack was Vaporeon aiming at the tail of Charizard. But Charmeleon's anger increases, his eyes turning blue, while the blue flames increase his power. They both attack, but so on, the flaming tornado from the fire spin then attacks him. And still, and somehow it turns into a tornado combined with his power instead. So on, Vaporeon is then knocked out, almost has bleeding right now. So on, Charizard has blood marks on his wing. However, so on, Charmeleon learns Focus Punch. So on, combining with his fire power. And so on, attacks Charizard in the sky. Then Emma sends in Seadra. Seadra's knocked in the sky. Leaf then cheats by sending in Jigglypuff. Charmeleon's still overpowered after knocking out Charizard. So on, it is now Attack of Wills. Charmeleon then uses Flamethrower against both. Seadra, after getting a little gushing wounds, with Jigglypuff trying to protect herself against Fire Spin. However, they're both knocked out. Charmeleon still blazing with power. Charmeleon then attacks Raticate, and Raticate attacks with Thunderbolt. Charmeleon then uses Flamethrower everywhere he can, while spell uses while Emma's awful spell attacks with a brine. The dust cloud appears. So on, Raticate almost makes it. But in the end only one is standing, an evolved Celio. So on, Charmeleon did his best, but is knocked down instantly, tired from the exhaustion of battle, while Raticate is knocked unconscious standing. Legion picks him up and returns him. So on, Legion sends out a Tyrogue, while also Celia uses Aurora Beam, but so on, Scyther uses Exeter, and so on, he uses his new power from the stone, turning his hand into a stone axe. So on, attacking Celia while using Crunch. So on, Tyrogue's just standing there trying to hold on. So on is then knocked out and lands straight on Red. So on, while still battling, he leads Tyrogue right next to them on a tree. Tyrogue thinks, what if he met him instead of Leaf? Could he have been stronger? And so on. Battle of Wills still continues on, but so on, Scyther's hard work and training, and learning to do with Fire types pretty well, is still winning against, well, Celio knocked unconscious. So now it's all up to Swan, Scyther, frozen by an ice beam from Milotic. Swan, Cyber is frozen, still causing damage, but unconscious. So now it's the Brion against Milotic. Still angry about how Emma treated her. Well, Leaf sends in her trusty Guardian Meowth, getting on her, but Swan, Brion still tries to win for Red's sake, because Red was the only one that believed in her. Swan both using Aurora Beam. Guardian Meowth is unconscious, but Brion, seeing how Red might lose this battle and they might do horrible things to him, evolves, breaking the ice itself. Milotic, seeing this, is so surprised, knocking Meowth all the way to Leaf. So on, she's annoyed, and then uses her special attack, sending all the ice towards her old friend, like a gigantic sparkling Laria. So on then, the sun rising, Premier still thinks Emma's a target and hates her with all her heart. However, she's then stopped with wounds on her body, scratches from Erica's comfy. So on, while Emma's worried about Milotic, she then hates Premier more and cussing her out. Erica says enough. She should never treat a Pokemon like that. And so on, this Pokemon had a lot of grudges against you, because Pokemon are usually nice, she says. So on, they all work together, learning T. Red also joins in to get stronger. Erica also insists on this matter, since Red needed to learn to be more civilized sometimes with women. Emma had to learn how to be more kind, and Leaf had to learn to be more forgiving and be fair in judgment. So when Red gets a clothing set, looking like a gentleman, Leaf looks like a housewife from Japan, and so on, Emma looks like a Japanese, or princess, I think, a Japanese princess maybe, with a Lotad on her head. So on, well, Erica says they're going to switch Pokemon for a little bit, testing the same theory that Kui from Pokemon School taught, aka from the anime. So on, Premier is a little hesitant and rather stay with Red, but Erica convinces Premier that this will help her, and also using a little for the simping for Red, saying that it will help him too. Premier hates working with Emma, but will do it for Red. So on, Lotad on Emma's head is getting along greatly. So on, she has to switch with Red. So on, however, Leaf needs to get rid of, well, her good old friend, Meowth. Cause someone, it's not working out for her that well. Cause someone, there's a big difference and they always argue from what she's experienced so far. Leaf says this is her dad's Pokemon, and so on. Erica says they should always think about the Pokemon's sake, and so on. She has a friend coming in from Alola. Molan appears with his hatched Bulbasaur. Leaf thinks the poor thing is cute, but someone has to resist so on from the temptation. Red has to see this firsthand to understand Leaf better. So on, they agree, and Molan trains his Bulbasaur he got from Gara, and trades, well, Bulbasaur for, so on, Meowth. So on, he then leads, going to train with the others. So on, Erica sends in her Ivysaur, and so on works with Primaria when she's about to attack Emma. Then Lota defends her. And so on, this is trying for all of them, while Leaf then learns to care for Bulbasaur's sake, since he's still a baby, and revealing that he's a guy. So on, Erica then asks for both Pokemon to go with a different person they were with. Lota is a little excited, but a little nervous, how he always sees Red as an intimidating warrior of flames itself. While Primaria is just hating that she has to be separated from Red. So on, well, Erica sends Red to train Lotad in, the waterfall they have out back, working on strength itself. Well, Emma has to jump into water every time and has to hope that Primaria will save her. Primaria doesn't want to do this, and so on, just leaves her alone. Emma is panicking at this state of action, almost hating this whole action and hating Primaria herself. However, a vine comes up. Someone probably then smirks, glad she's been miserable a little bit. So on, it's revealed that Erica did say there would be a safety net, and now understanding who the safety net was. Ivysaur. Now, Erica then explains that Leaf has a lot of growing to do. So on, she's gonna send out a Pokemon from Johto that might help her out. So on, sending her good Chikorita that she got from Mr. Elm. So on, Chikorita is pretty nice, revealing that she's a she. And so on, Bulbasaur is a little apprehensive of trusting a Pokemon that is from the Johto region, because there's a bit of a rivalry between Kanto and Johto Pokemon. Ethan's excited to battle, while Red is feeding Lotad some jelly beans he got. So one day, continuing training, then Erica comes in to see Lotad's no longer a Lotad, but a Lombre. Impressed by this, she then goes back, while letting Red continue the training. So on, Erica then sends out Chikorita, and then uses, a poison powder. She thinks, Leafin thinks it's easy, that so on, Erica is just trying to make fun of her. But so on, somehow, Bulbasaur gets toxic. She doesn't get how this even happened. Erica then explains that, so on, poison types can get affected if badly poisoned. Just how fire Pokemon are not all immune to fire that easily. She then loses, but so on is asked to, hang out with Bulbasaur. And so on they get apples and eat some berries. While being attacked by a shiny Tangela, Bulbasaur is being attacked so much, awakens Overgrow. And someone uses Razor Leaf to attack and defeat the wild Tangela. So on, Erica's plan work. They're bonding more quickly, and so on. Bulbasaur evolves and Ivysaur quickly. From training from Moraine, it definitely makes sense that DoD is strong. Toxic's almost gone, but also, Chikorita evolves into Bayleaf easily. Both knocking each other out, while Ivysaur is still standing, barely opening one eye. This keeps happening with Emma. She's keep getting picked up by Ivysaur until it's almost over. So on. Emma's getting tired of this, and her dress is completely ruined. So on, she then goes in again. Almost tired of this. Almost about to fade. Primarina is just chilling out, and so on waiting until this is over. However, so on, a rocket's caught on Primarina's tail fin. Everyone seeing this remembers how so on she trapped Primarina as a Poplio, and someone sees why she's so angry, almost pitying her in a way, forgetting how she almost died, and who saved her? Poplio. She then goes, but hurt herself by a tiny rock getting on her chin. She then keeps going no matter the cost. Now almost bleeding a little more, dripping more blood on her suit, her dress. So when she's almost there, gets the rock off, someone tosses it away. However, fades from exhaustion. However, Primarina saves her after seeing that maybe she changed and thinking she can't just abandon a person that literally saved their life and someone be a jerk and just leave them to die. The morality in this Pokemon? Learning from Red himself. However, Primarina is tired, and so on because of her tail fin being damaged. Ivysaur seeing this takes them both out of the water. Red is asked to battle first in the gym, so one against Erica's Shiftry versus Lombre. So on, Shiftry uses Fake Out. However, Red then teaches Lombre Fire Punch. Dan uses a Fake Out himself. Shiftry then uses a Leaf Blade, but so on, Lombre then grabs it, then launching a Water Pulse. Then, Lombre then uses a powerful attack, a Shadow Claw. Then so on, using two Shadow Balls at the same time. Then, Shiftry comes in once again to use a Leaf Blade. But, then it's knocked all the way back. Then, a bunch of Razor Leaves appear against him, knocking him out easily. Erica then admits that Red's a hard worker and pushes Pokemon to the limits. She has a kind heart of fire itself, and the warriors of the ancient fire ways, showing the nobility of a human being. She then presents Red with the Rainbow Badge. Emma's excited that someone Lombre did so well. I was surprised when he evolved. Premier is excited to be with Red again, and someone really wants to try out the Z move. So on is revealed that so on. Premier and Emma were watching, as we know, but Red didn't know that. So on is excited, cuddling with Red, explaining how she's so proud of him. Emma then congrats on Lombre evolving. However, they battle in a different stadium this time, in a forest more scene. Ivysaur versus, well, Primarina, since it's still a switch and to practice together, working with Pokemon that I don't really know that well from trades. So on, Emma then tells Primarina to use Disarming Voice. But Ivysaur evolves instantly into Venusaur, using a Sludge Bomb. Well, Primarina then uses a Sparkling Aria. Then it splits into multiple tiny Sparkling Arias. While, well, Sludge Bombs keep attacking her, but thanks to its endurance training, she's only toxic and still standing. One last, so on, small Sparkling Aria lands, making Venusaur very wet, and so on. Then Emma then tells Primarina, while toxic, to use Ice Beam, freezing Venusaur. Then Emma then tells so on Primarina to use Moonblast, breaking Venusaur out, but causing a few ice shards to hit him while still wet. However, Erica then believes Mega Evolution is the only way to win now, because she believes a good battle always needs to power through and challenge the trainer itself. So on. Moon flashes and splitting the tiny ones, but still attacking Venusaur. So on, still getting up. However, Freeman jumps up, then uses a double ice beam. This clouds then dissipate, so on, revealing both knocked out, and so on. Somehow, Premier gets up for both Emma's sake and Red's sake, remembering both their kind hearts deep down in Emma, and rising above all, Red's. Erica then presents Emma with the badge. Someone explained that she really is a good trainer. Emma then says it was good working with Premier again, even though they had a few rough times. Leaf is then, well, excited for Emma, but is very angry that Red somehow won. Red then watches the battle, chilling out on a tree, while both Erica sends in Bayleaf, while Leaf then sends in Ivysaur. Anyway, Red then goes to the waiting area to watch in the Sky Rubes. Watching in with the glass rubes, called the Sky Rubes because they're so high up in the air. While Emma then sends in Lombre to watch with her. So on, in a way, toxic by Ivysaur's toxic, while being shocked badly from a stun spore. Bailey then uses a vine whip to get close in, but so on, Leaf then tells Ivysaur to use bite. But so on, powered up by an attack from so on, a Razor Leaf from Bayleaf. Because, well, Bayleaf's trained by Erica and powered up a lot. So on, somehow, in this attack, well, Overgrow activates. However, Seed Bomb is launched at so on Bayleaf. But Bayleaf falls into Meganium, then launches Ivysaur in the sky. But the sun's up, and so on. Ivysaur then uses a solar beam. So on, that's little, but so on. Meganium lasts longer. Well, Ivysaur is knocked out instantly. Yep, we are on the right dimension part. And then, once again, Red is battling Blue's Magmar with a fire spin against Red's powered up form for Electabuzz. The Alpha form, combined with the Red Lightning.